one bound in order, the other wild in spirit. We, the Shadow Realm, will prevail. We will weave our essence into their fabric, unseen, unheard, until the moment of grand revelation. They will resist, but in the end, they will thank us. We shall have our enemies feast with us in the world unshackled, reborn in the spirit of Halloween.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to our official Honorverse Madness live stream. We come to you every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern to give you all the latest updates and all the latest alpha in regards to our game Honor versus Madness. So, welcome, everybody. As usual, I'm joined by my co-host with the most and fellow team member, LA, how are you?
Hi guys, welcome everyone. Happy Thursday.
Yeah, no doubt. This is going to be a very happy Thursday. Lots of amazing news to share. And just remember before we get into all that, to like, comment, and subscribe. That really helps get the word out and allows us to get in front of even more potential players and people that are interested in what we're building here. So we finally are able to reveal our big surprise announcement. I alluded to it on the last few AMAs, and that is that GrimGold, our in-game token, GG, is now live on Sonic. So, really exciting times. We have implemented a cross-chain bridge and a partner DEX in SwapX to provide liquidity over there and get involved in the Sonic ecosystem. So, we've mentioned a few times that we have some we've been in discussions with some foundations. Sonic is one of them, and there is one more as well that was a really bullish uh, meeting this week. But either way, we would have cross-chain liquidity on BSC and Sonic, and any other chains that make sense for us. But yeah, that is the big news. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into all of this, but before I do, um, LA, do you want to just go over our announcement, and then I'll pull up each little part to demonstrate it as we go.
Yeah, for sure. So, GrimGold is now officially live on Sonic. SwapX is our official partner DEX, and you can start trading GG right now at the website that AJ is about to.
Yeah, so let me go ahead and show that right now. We'll do it one at a time here.
And I'll put the link in the comments too.
Yeah, so SwapX is one of the premier dexes on Sonic, 60 million TVL, 2.2 billion in volume. We have a great relationship with them. We've been partners on many things over the years, from the original devs and all the KOLs that really have been supporting this. As you all know, I personally am also really bullish on Sonic. It's a great chain. It's very fast. It's built for developers by developers, which I love. Lots of support, um, and a fee split on gas fees for builders. So really, really cool stuff. And with SwapX specifically, what I wanted to kind of go over, if you're brand new, I guess we can start there. We have a bunch of announcements, but if you're brand new to Sonic, you are going to want to bridge in first. You will need some gas tokens, and we recommend the Rhino bridge. Again, you can get to it here. It is the official bridge partner of SwapX. So again, it's very straightforward. You can bridge ETH, USDC, BNB, a bunch of things from many different chains. So I would highly recommend getting it, and then just hit this button down here. When you do your first bridge, make sure that you say get S token on Sonic, and it will actually give you some. You can choose how much to get in token allocation for gas from the bridge. So that's how you get over here. And then we're already indexed right in SwapX. So again, just choose Sonic and then choose GG. Go down. There it is. Oh, there it is. All right, GG right there. And you can buy GG directly right there on SwapX. Now, another really, really cool thing about SwapX, which it isn't live right now, but it will be hopefully shortly, and that is the voting system. So you can earn by utilizing SwapX as well. So how that works is every week you're able to vote on certain liquidity pools and get a part of the SwapX emissions to as a reward. So just like you get reward tokens for providing liquidity on any exchanges nowadays, this is the V33 model that really relies on voting. So again, just a quick tutorial on that. You will want to buy some SwapX tokens. Again, same way. Start with swap and Sonic to SwapX. All right, so you buy some SwapX, and then once you have that in your wallet, go to voting, and then click on lock. So you're gonna start here. As you can see, I already have some locked up, and you will create a lock. And I would suggest the maximum amount for the full 2 years. Again, similar to those that are familiar with Sparkler in our ecosystem, the longer you lock up, the more SwapX, VE for voting SwapX, you get more voting power. So again, that's a way to lock it up. And then you will eventually be able to vote on the GGOS pool. Again, right now, we have to wait for, again, the token just went live. We need a few weeks of volume and the price to settle. And then we'll be able to offer some bribes for people to vote on that GG OS. Again, our liquidity is with Origin Sonic, which is a liquid staked version of Sonic token. And I'm super bullish on Sonic. Again, just like Ethereum, Sonic's at about 0.5 cents, 0.447. We could easily see all-time highs within the $2 to $3 range on Sonic itself. So it's a great way again to get more eyeballs, to support our partner decks, and to earn within for our tokens. Another really cool thing with this too is the cross-chain arbitrage. So you can see again, there's pretty big sell-off because we had to get to price parity. Again, this is GGOS on SwapX, and this is GGETH on uh, deck swap. So, and this is on BSC. So, again, you see a big green candle right here, and that was the arbitrage bot stabilizing the price. And by doing cross-chain arbitrage, any potential profit that we get not only adds more volume to deck swap and SwapX, but any profit will be used to buy the GG token. So it's really cool. It really helps the whole ecosystem. And overall, we're still supporting BSC. So again, let me go ahead and pull this up. I'll show you the staking page. All right, so remember, you can still stake your GG and buy on DexSwap if you're on BSC. And again, we have great returns. 180 days is giving you 25% APR. So while you're waiting for the game to come out, you can earn a little bit more. GG for locking up. Uh, but this is new. Right here at the top, you can see the bridge. So this is stake.universemadness.com, and this is stake.universemadness.com/bridge. So as you can see, an ancient bridge between realms has appeared, and so this is a feeless. Again, you still have to pay gas, but no additional fees to bridge your GG from Sonic to BNB or BNB back to Sonic. So if you're buying on Sonic to begin with and you want to stake, you will want to bridge it back over through this bridge. So it allows GG to be cross-chain. Um, Technically, we started on Ethereum, so we were cross-chain, but now we have liquidity on both Sonic and BSC or BNB network, and will allow us to get much more eyeballs on GG. And we may end up building the game on Sonic again. We have one other foundation that we're really interested in, and if that goes well, we may even have a third chain. But either way, we'll always support Sonic and BNB for the foreseeable future. So yeah, really exciting stuff. LA, sorry, I know it was all over the place. Was that the majority of the announcement, or
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
If you can just go over the fact that this does not affect the overall supply or any of the tokenomics.
Yes, great point. So again, even though we are cross-chain now, the total supply doesn't change. So let me go ahead and demonstrate this. Hang on. All right, so again, you can get to this on BSC scan, but as you can see, the max total supply is still a billion GG. So that doesn't change. What happens is when you bridge, the tokens are held within the bridge and then minted on Sonic, and vice versa. When you bridge back to BSC, then it burns those tokens. So I don't know off the top of my head what contract the bridge is. Probably this one, number 6. But I'll have to look through them again. But anyway, all the total supply doesn't change. And yeah, the original economics are all the same. So it's just really powerful to have the token available on 2 chains now. And again, because of the arbitrage bots and other and incentives through SwapX, it's actually a potential, revenue generator for us, even now before our pack sales and before the game goes live. So definitely big shout out to SwapX. If you need help getting involved in that ecosystem, feel free to ask in our Telegram. But I would definitely recommend getting familiar with the Sonic ecosystem. It's an up and coming chain, and they're also doing like a $200 million airdrop. So if you start interacting with protocols on Sonic, you start earning those airdrop points as well. So lots and lots of really really cool stuff over on Sonic. So all right, yeah. Any other? One other strategy again, just while I'm thinking about it. Um, and we can go over and do this a whole strategy on this alone. But another really cool thing on Sonic is this. So app.silo, again, this is another really cool protocol on Sonic where you can borrow and lend your Sonic. And why I'm bringing this up specifically is if you were new to Sonic, you could deposit uh, your Sonic. Again, this is a bit of an advanced strategy, but it's worth mentioning. So, say you brought over, $1,000 of Sonic, you would deposit, your Sonic into this, and then you can borrow against that Sonic in USDC, and then use that USDC to buy GrimGold and stake or do whatever you want with it. So that way you still get exposure to the price appreciation of Sonic. Now you have to be careful not to get liquidated because you don't want to borrow more than you can afford. If you deposit, $1,000, you might only be able to borrow like $500. But it allows you to again start earning those Sonic points. Again, that's a 12x on Sonic points for doing this, and you know you can buy GG without actually having to sell your Sonic to do so. So it's really cool. Again, Sonic has been one of the really incredibly up and coming chains, and it's lightning fast. I mean, it's like 5 times as fast as even BSC. So I would highly recommend getting familiar. All right, enough Sonic shilling. So yeah, anything else in that with that, LA?
No, I think that's it. And you were just going to mention to everyone about OTCing GG if they would like to.
Yeah, 100%. So we have a few final OTC deals. We did a few this week. So if you are interested in doing one final buy of GG, let me know. Just get in touch with me. Again, through our treasury, all transparent through the treasury, and it gives you one last chance to load up before all this really starts happening. And then that money again is used to support liquidity. We bootstrapped uh, the liquidity on both Sonic and BSC. It's not showing the full amount, but we have about 40K of liquidity on Sonic now. We have about 50K liquidity on BSC. So that OTC deal will help bootstrap the liquidity, and then continually. We're almost there. I mean, the game development, the majority of funds have been used to pay for game development, and it's making major headway. I mean, we said it on the last AMA, but we've said all along we're hoping for a playable alpha by the end of the year. That might actually be, by the end of the summer, which would be incredible. So again, I don't want to make too many promises, and we would never announce a date until we're fully confident that we can hit that date. But we're firing on all cylinders for sure. So
Love it. Awesome. So, do you happen to have any alpha for us tonight other than the GG announcement?
I do. All right, so let's go into some eye candy. I have a ton of eye candy. Hang on one second here. I will show some things. Bear with me. May have to still pull some stuff up, but all right. So this was part of our announcement image. I don't know if you guys saw this. Again, I thought it was pretty cool for our SwapX announcement. So GrimGold now on Sonic. So again, the AI technology these days is just getting insane. We'll show a little bit more of that in a minute, but this is our announcement image to this week. Let me go ahead and. All right, this is a funny one. Uh, we released a series today on Twitter of the Edric selfie catalog. So again, we were playing around with some ideas, and we thought it'd be funny, if pirate Edric Van uh, got a hold of a camera and started taking selfies. So there you go, a little bit up close of what he'll look like in the game. Again, utilizing some help from AI, but keep an eye out. I think we just posted that today on Twitter. There's a funny thread of all the Edric selfies. So we have that one, and then this is another really cool one. Hang on. All right, so again, just trying to expand on the lore a wanted poster for Edric. Again, trying to really push the boundaries. This might be actually on the wall of one of the shops in the game. So again, I mean, we're really going into the lore and reinforcing the canon, with what we're building. So even something as simple as a wanted poster on the wall to again make you feel super immersed in the game. So I love that one. And then last but not least, I showed this to LA. It just blew my mind. So, uh, the recent trend right now is turning your picture into an action figure. And we obviously would love to have real action figures of all of our characters within game. So, with the help of AI, I present to you the special edition Pirate Edward Vane uh, action figure. So, he has his, meat hooks and chains, his, forbidden pumpkin that he bit into, his hairspray. Again, every good pirate has some hairspray, and his wand. So I love this. We'll share this later this week on Twitter and on our socials. But that gives you an idea of what an actual action figure uh, may look like. And then one more thing in regards to this, which again, you know, AI is just getting out of control. So I didn't even know that this was possible. But uh, this is a whole new meaning to pack opening. Oh, I gotta open that down here. Oh, we already showed this one. Let's see the next one. All right, here you go. Whole new meaning to pack opening. Literally opening the package. So thanks to AI, there you go. So that would be what it would look like in real life. So, all right, awesome. That is just a lot of the little, things we've been working on this week. In terms of the game itself, and the roadmap, I also have that. With the announcement of GG, I don't want to make this a 10-minute or a 10-hour video. So we may release that next week. But I know a lot of you have been asking for the updated roadmap of what we've accomplished with the studio, and we now have that. So keep an eye out. We'll probably post that in socials first, and then I'll go over it heavily on the next AMA in terms of what we have left and what we have accomplished. So there you go. There's some eye candy, uh, and yeah, we're excited for what's to come. What else is on the list, LA? I know we probably had some questions as well, and I can go into a few other things.
Yeah, roadmap stuff, and then I can go on the ambassadors. So I'm going to post the link to the forum again this week. We are going to be taking on 1 to 2 more ambassadors for May. And so if you've been wanting to be a part of the ambassador program, now's the time to apply because I'm going through the applications. The ambassador program is literally getting better and better every single week. The ones that we have are just raising the bar and doing such a great job with helping us spread the word about HVM. And so if you apply, just be sure that you're ready to be fully committed because I'm only choosing 1 to 2 people to add to the program. And I want them to complement who we already have in there, which is people who go above and beyond to really just spread the word about HVM as much as possible. We do have a few set guidelines in there. You'll be sharing content every week from what we post and some things we share with you. And there's an amazing rewards bundle for ambassadors every month. It's different every month, and we usually reveal it on the AMAs here. So watch out for April's coming up.
Perfect. Awesome. All right. Sorry, I didn't know if I was still muted. And yeah, I actually found while you were talking, Ellie, I have one more bit of eye candy for everybody. I know everybody loves they're only here for that. So hey, yeah, they don't care about the updates. They just want to see cool stuff. No, I'm kidding. But all right, hang on one sec. Let me. Oh nope, we already saw him. Hang on, let me open it again. All right, here you go. So, a lot of you that participated in the pre-sale, you potentially received again. You get one of three legendary cards. One of them may be the Pyromaster Fitzgerald. So, this is a really powerful legendary card, and we're finally able to show what happens. So, a lot of you may remember from our trailers, or even the standalone videos when you play this card these rockets shoot up into the air, and then you get rockets into your own hand, and your opponent gets rockets into their hand. So again, deploying add a random rocket card to both players' hands. That is the action of this card. And here are those potential rockets. So we have the Rocket Blaster, we have the Dazzler 2000, and we have the Shadow Flare 900. And so if you play Pyro Fitzgerald, you get one of the working rockets that will end up doing damage or a spell to your opponent. But if you're the other team or the other opponent, um, you get the broken version of those rockets. So again, broken, cracked, and faulty versions of those rockets. So and then when you play these cards, they will actually have a negative effect on you, the player. So this is a really cool, demonstration of the gameplay and how in depth we're gonna go. Again, one card being played actually has the chance of giving out six different potential outcomes, and that means that we have to design and make all these cards. So one card design turns into seven. So again, when we say we've been busy, behind the scenes building out everything, all of this has to be made from scratch. And so, that's why there's a ton of work behind every single card that we put out. And because these are legendaries, some of these rocket animations will actually even move within the picture frame of the card. So again, really detailed and down to uh, every little uh, uh, part that makes you feel part of the game and really immersed in the game. So all right, there you go. One more bit of candy for everybody, and yeah,
Love
like you
it.
said, yeah,
Yay.
we have. Go ahead, Ellie. Yep.
I just said love it. Yay.
Mm. Okay, perfect. So yeah, and again, we have a full roadmap now. I want to share that. It's going to be really hard to show everything on the actual AMA. So I want to post that this week in our socials so everybody can look at it individually. But then on next week's AMA, we'll do a deep dive on the roadmap specifically. But today was a lot more focused on the GG token being live on Sonic. So really excited.
Yeah, I was just hoping because last week we had a question about sharing key milestones from the roadmap each week that you could pick out one or two things that are on there,
Yeah, absolutely.
just mention them, and then we'll post the actual finished roadmap in the next week or two.
Okay, perfect idea. Let me go ahead and get it open here. Bear with me. Yeah, you may get a little Easter egg here because I'll pull the whole thing up. Hang on. All right, hang on one second. Man, I am not a good streamer. One moment. Sorry.
Yeah, even if you pull it up and just like you look at it and just mention a couple things that stand out to you.
For sure. All right, here we go. Good Lord. All right, I'm going to open this up. Here we go. All right, so for everybody that just to make sure we actually have it again, here it is. So again, this is the PDF. I will go ahead and share it. It's very, very in depth. But let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit, and we'll talk about some of the things that stick out to me. All right. All right, so we're looking at again the March April timeframe here. A lot of stuff has already been done, but some hasn't. So this is one that I'm really excited for. That we've talked about a lot, and that is the UI implementation. So again, we have to build the actual UI of the game, and I did share some early on in some of our earlier AMAs. You can go back and look for a little treasure hunt, but we showed some mock-ups of the UI, and it's really cool. It's got this very, Victorian style, vintage, horror kind of influence. And so that is something I'm really excited to share. I've seen some, again, renderings, and I think the UI will be really important. And again, when it comes to trading card games, UI is really part of the overall experience because you have to be able to, not only build a deck and then play, which requires a lot of UI before the game, but then once you're in the game, resource management, again, knowing how much mana you have left, knowing your opponents and your health. There's a lot of different intricate UI elements that you don't usually see, in a shooting game. All you need to know is what gun you have and how much ammo you have left, and maybe your health. But there's a lot more going on in a trading card game. So I'm excited to show that when we have it. Again, working on the AI bot system as well for matchmaking. We're making major headway on that. Um, some of this stuff is also, balancing and testing. So we still have to make sure that the card stats that we put in the game are balanced and tested. Again, we already mentioned the UI, and some of the stuff that's already been done and completed is a lot of the uh, card story and world building. This has been something we've been working on with the lore team for a while now, and so that will all be put on the website at some point, and in the game as well for those that want to look into the backstories of everything we have going on. And then let me just scroll down and look at one more, and we'll go over everything next week. Let's see what is cool. Okay, so again, the execution of VFX, that is, that has a lot to do with the motion capture stuff. I know last week or a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago maybe, we showed our motion capture studio recording the actors. They're making major headway on that, but this will be the final stages of that with the visual effects. So that again is something I'm super excited for. So there you go. Again, we have a full PDF here. We'll go over it in detail next week. But yeah, does that whet your appetite a little bit, LA?
Yeah, very good.
Cool. All right. So again, happy to share all that, and I know the community was asking for it, so I'll share the PDF. But all right, awesome. All right, any questions or anything else? If we have anybody in the chat, feel free to ask as well.
Let's see. I don't see any in the chats. Let me just check Discord. Nope, not on Discord from this week.
All right. Well, that means we've been communicating well, I guess.
Yeah.
No questions. So, all right, awesome. Well, I think that will wrap it up then. Any other last bits of info before we call it a night, LA?
No, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
All right, yes, 100%. I'm having a eye attack. I think while we wrap it up here, but yes, appreciate all of you being here. And we will have a lot more info this week. Keep an eye out for the full roadmap in socials, and then we'll go over it in depth in the next AMA. And make sure that you start tagging a lot of the Sonic community that GG is now here on Sonic. We'll be reaching out to a lot of influencers and KOLs. We also have a direct connection, with some of the Sonic Foundation. So keep an eye out for some support on that front. And when you do see those sort of posts, please make sure that you are supporting them by sharing and retweeting as well. So, all right, thanks everybody for being here. Yeah, go ahead, Ellie. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, awesome. All right, thank you all. Appreciate you. And we'll be back next week. Remember, we come to you every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern with all the latest news and alpha. Again, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. That really helps us get the word out. And we will see you next week. Good night, everyone. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
We're witnessing the future of GameFi right before our
I think
eyes.
this might be the biggest thing in 24 coming into 25.
We want to push the boundaries a bit of what trading card games can be and build something where the player really feels like they're stepping inside the huge fantasy world.
There's so much more magic ahead.